we're probably a couple seconds behind, a few minutes anyway. We probably should go live. What do you think?
It's only 2 minutes.
Yeah, you know.
We're not thorning it.
Give everybody a
20 or
chance
Tony.
to
Way
go,
late
go to the
15
bathroom, you know, get a
Take it
Coke
down.
out of the fridge.
Although Tony was on time last night.
Yeah. So run to the microwave and get your Hot Pockets out. We're ready to go.
Eddie Van Halen here, telling you, keep playing, man. Gotta keep playing. It's the only thing there is. Music, man. Keep playing. All right? I'm gonna come looking for you if you don't.
What is up? What is up? OU crew is in the house. It is 5:09 p.m. of the Eastern Standard Persuasion. And it is December 29th. Man, we are close to New Year, boys. Getting there. 2024 coming to an end.
Good riddance.
We are here, ready to go. Sunday's Community Jam, and ready to get started. So we've got, going across the board, we've got myself. We've got Signature Trev there. We got John DeShane. We got Jimmy Biter, what's up? And we got Randy, the R5 Ripper. Big round for the panel today. Welcome in, boys. What is new? What is exciting? And what is happening?
Happy Sunday.
Got a new load box coming.
A new load box? What is it you're unhappy with your current load box?
I didn't know you collected your loads.
Right?
It lops off a fair bit of bottom end.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So,
Well, I guess there will be a full discussion about that coming on Tuesday with the Guitar Arsenal episode.
not this Tuesday, the following, the 7th.
Not this coming Tuesday?
This coming Tuesday is New Year's Eve. Just so.
This is true.
The 7th. Yeah.
The 7th. Okay. So we'll
With
be
special guests.
with a few special guests
Excellent.
Yes.
on the 7th
And by then, my new load box should be here.
of January.
Correct.
The 7th.
7th.
All right. So Tuesday we'll probably just do a New Year's Eve hang for just a little bit. Say, hey, what's up? Maybe play a few
See how
tunes.
hammered we can get Ryan and Trev.
Right? You know, hey, we'll open up a super chat goal, and you know we'll have some shot glasses ready, and we'll see what happens.
Sounds like a blast.
Right on, right
Sign
on.
me up.
Yeah, cool. So let's get over here.
Another Tuesday for me anyway.
Just another Tuesday. This is just a day in the norm for Trev there. Give a big shout out and a thank you to our channel members. We do have channel membership available on the channel. Please support us in that manner if you so choose to do so. We have several channel members, old and new. So thank you to each and every one of you. Helps to keep the lights on and renew our streaming software. Going to be making a change to that. That will be expiring soon, and we're going to try to go over to the EV Mux and
Give it a
see.
go.
We had a lot of good feedback when we tried that as a tester, and it seemed to have much better audio. And being that this is a audio forward channel, we're hoping that will be a good swap over. So we'll see
And
what
that
happens.
wasn't even at the 320, which is promised at the
Right.
paid
Yeah.
level.
Yep. So the paid level should be even better.
Right.
So we'll be looking forward to that. So what else is going on, boys? Anything at all?
Audio forward. I like that.
Bought some
Audio
more
forward.
Crap.
Winding up my
Jimmy
week
bought
off.
more crap.
I got this hardwire RV7 pedal,
Mm-hmm.
and you know, the thing is fucking awesome. It is. It blows that Boss pedal right out of the water.
So the Boss pedal was the one you mentioned the other night, and you were like,
Yep.
it is what it is, not blown away.
Yep. Yeah, that hardwire pedal. It sounds really good.
Well, there's ties with the hardwire pedal back to the Lexicon.
Yeah, it says it right on the
lineage.
front of the pedal.
Yeah.
It's got
Yeah.
lexicon algorithms in it,
Nice.
and they definitely do not disappoint.
Right on. Somebody's front door is open.
Yeah, it's probably the kids taking out some recycling. Or,
Oh, he's alive. Let's do some fucking housework.
Right? Let's start moving around, making noise. Well, welcome in, boys. Let's see who else we have here with us. I'm going to go over and open up the chat. I have not seen who is here yet. We'll get over to it. We'll crack it open, and we'll say hello.
fuck's sakes.
That's awesome.
You know what else is about to be open?
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
The chat is now open. Let's see. First in that I saw was R2R3 Lock and Nut. He says, thank you, Dan Gorman. You rock. I don't know what that's about. But R2 is having some kind of anniversary something today. So he will not be joining us.
Quinceañera.
Like
We
I
wish
said
him
in the-
well.
Like I said in the chat, he's moved away from death and gloom and doom, and now he's celebratory hooky excuses.
Right. Yeah. You know, whatever it takes.
Yep.
We got E. Coli's here saying howdy y'all. Looking forward to the Sunday jam. And what are we drinking? Diet Dr. Pepper for me, sir.
54 or something. Kick-ass 54. Kicking horse coffee.
Kicking Horse Coffee. We know what Trev's drinking, always.
Pills.
And
I haven't had one of those in a long time. Those are nice.
got Florida Claimers Ted is here. Good to see you, Ted. Jimmy Biter, channel member and panel member, hanging out there, saying, what's that? We got Mitch Heyman is here, saying hey to the crew. Good to see you, Mitch. We got channel member Edward R. Newton Jr. is here, and he's ready to go. Good to see you, Ed.
Cheers, Ed.
Let's see who else. We got channel member J. Paul is here. Good to see you. Scrolling on down, we got Symmetry hanging out in the chat. We got No Man's Land is saying, wow, already? Short weekend. You know what? The holiday in the middle of the week, back to work, and then weekend. I'm like, what day is it? All confused.
It's no
Let's
different if
see.
you're off for the whole week, too.
Right. Channel member El Barge is here saying, hey, everybody. Channel member Greasy, a monkey, a guitars is saying, hola, amigos. Good to see you, Greasy.
¿Cómo está?
Channel member Zach Thong saying, hey to the crew.
bro.
Good to see you, Zach.
What's up, Zach?
What was that you said there, Jimmy?
Oh, I was just mumbling
Oh,
under my breath.
mumbling.
Yeah.
Earl just finished another Pete Thorne Sunday Live. Great to be here. Right on. Welcome in.
Yeah.
Atomic Punk 5150 is here saying, hi, guys.
Cheers, man.
Seems like I recognize that name, but not for
Same.
quite some time.
Right.
So welcome back. And if it's your first time here, if we've seen you on other channels, welcome in. enjoy your stay. Let us know how you like it. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights is here. Good to see you. The Truth Warrior channel member saying good evening to the crew and the chat. Right on. Arkansas is here. Good to see you, Arky, channel member and mod to the channel. Good to see you, Arky.
Super.
Channel member Dan Gorman is here and saying hello to everybody. And I believe that we are about to get our ears blown out. And I believe that Randy probably needs to do a quick check of all of his sound settings because he sounded like he was
Coming in on a webcam.
coming in through a webcam. Yep. So we'll give him a moment to take a look at that. Let's see. We said hey to Mr. Edward R. Newton Jr. We hadn't said hey to Hit Metalworks. Good to see you, Ken.
Randy's going to punch the camera in so you can see him looking. Poor bastard.
I haven't changed anything.
Check your StreamYard mic input. Although you shouldn't
Yeah.
have heard any guitar because you're not playing through speakers.
Make sure you set to stereo and all that good stuff.
Jiggle the cord.
Let's see. he was moonlighting over on 40 Grits channel the other night, so he may have got some sound settings mixed up.
Yeah,
let's
stereo
see.
audio was off.
There you go. There you go.
Which
let's
was
see.
an awesome show, by the way.
It was a great time.
Was a really
Let's see. We said hey to Dan Gorman, said hey to El Barget, said hey to the Truth Warriors. We got Stiffy is here. Good to see you, Stiffy. Of course, I say that anytime I see a Stiffy. Good to see you, Stiffy.
Welcome back.
Welcome
Not that
in.
old.
Channel member Frank C saying hey to the crew, saying Happy New Year, Eve. Good to see you, Frank. Let's see. We said hey to Florida Claimer Ted. Wayne McConnell is here saying hey ho, hello everyone. Good to see you, Wayne. Thanks for dropping in and hanging out. We got Papa Blue is here saying hey to everybody. Good to see you. Getting on down to the bottom, and I think we've gotten everybody. Did we say hey to Zach Thong? I think we did. Channel member Zach Thong, good to see you. Thanks for hanging out. And
It would be in everybody's best interest if Randy gave the Dan Gorman riff again, just to confirm that.
Just to confirm that that it's working.
Sorted.
You could go back and watch the stream with 40 and listen to him play it.
You could. Right on.
That's more like it.
Much better.
This is why you don't moonlight, folks.
Right.
I'm just kidding. I had a blast with 40 the other night.
It
That
was a
could have
good
went on
show.
for like 5 hours.
Yeah. Well, it did go on for what? For almost 3?
It was like 2.5, and it
Yeah.
went by like that.
Yeah. It's a good time. Good time.
Really, really, really good.
I didn't learn anything new, but it was fun hanging out, listening. Good stuff. Yeah.
Gonna learn you something.
I think my, he does the Who's on Your Mount Rushmore guitar players. I think my fourth choice was the big surprise to him and probably a lot of people, but being
What was
Mark,
number 4 again?
Mark Tremonti.
Tremonti.
Oh, come on. Well, I know you a little more intimately than.
Right.
Right.
I wasn't surprised by that at all.
No, totally makes sense.
Everybody knows my top 3, or do you? I don't know. The top 4 kind of
Ry
shuffles.
Cooter, George Jones.
Yes. Right.
Wes
My
Montgomery.
my fourth one kind of teeters back and forth
Lil
between
Wayne.
a couple.
Yeah, I was gonna say Lil Wayne.
Madonna.
No,
come
that
on.
kid, that Corey Feldman. dude.
Corey Feldman. Yeah,
Corey Feldman.
he's number 1.
I
Number
just
1.
called him a kid.
Right, he's like
older
53
than
years
us.
old.
Yeah, he's
Macaulay
older than you.
Culkin.
Let me call it. What was the show? What was the show that I busted the string on this guitar?
Last one.
Was it the last show that we did? Was it Thursday?
You were playing. I can't remember which song it was, but I know that it forced you to make some pretty cool note choices.
Right.
I don't mean that being an asshole. You actually nailed it. It was good.
Right. So I went ahead and got this set up. I'm going to tell a little story that I did so that
And we should do all of our Mount Rushmores.
So that others can learn. When you're changing strings on a guitar, let me see if I can show this here. You can kind of see right up in here that the ball ends are different colors, right? Mm-hmm. So it's very, very important, that you don't just go, oh, I know which one it is, and so you throw it in there. Check the ball end colors, because what ended up happening was the E and the B string, I ended up swapping. So I went to tune it up, and I'm like,
what ball ends?
I'm like, man, that E string is kind of heavy feeling. This is stiff.
And I was black silver or black.
Well, what they did, it was like black nickel, black nickel, black nickel, or whatever.
Are those EVH strings?
Well, see, that's what I'm getting to here.
Black silver brass.
You'd all shut the fuck up and let them talk.
So,
Fuck you, John.
So I'm tuning it up, and I'm like, man, that got to an E pretty quick. And I'm like, it just feels strange. So I had it tuned up, and I'm playing it, and I'm like, whoa. So the next string, I'm like, I didn't, and I look, and I'm like, I did. So be careful when you're putting strings on your guitars that you watch that you don't mix them up. So here's the thing. Is I had a pack of EVH strings that were 1046. And those are the strings that I messed up. So I pulled, obviously, the one string, I could pull it off and then put it back here on the E, but it didn't have enough winds for my comfort level. And the other one was way too short because it started here, and then you're trying to stretch it here. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to replace all three of these strings.
You're just going to move.
I'm just going to move, yeah. I'm going to send those strings to Quentin. Maybe
any other guitar would have been sold.
Right? So I usually keep, a stack of strings back there in the rack shelf. So I'm looking through my stack of EVH strings, and that was my last pack of 10 to 46. Well, all right, well, let me check my Ernie Ball strings. So I'm checking through, and I got 9 to 46 hybrids, but I don't have any 10 to 46. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, well, the bottom three strings on these hybrids are the same as, or the top three strings are the same on the hybrids as what I have on here already. So I said, well, so I've got the bottom three strings are the hybrids of the Ernie Balls, and the top three strings are the EVH. So I just changed the bottom three strings. Anyway, that was kind of an embarrassment to myself, so I figured I would share it with everybody to let you know how stupid I was on that.
Interesting.
Let's see, we've got Al's G is here. Fire your roadie. Yeah, that's the problem. That's me.
Well, it's funny you say that, because I did the Xterra, and I threw the XS 10 to 46 on it. For me, it was the B and the G string that I fucked up. But I didn't snip off the edges yet. However,
right.
There are locking tuners on that guitar.
So once you crimp it, yep.
The B string now being moved in its correct position does have a tiny little gibble crick in it before it hits to the tuner. Mm-hmm. But I still managed to salve it because I didn't cut the ends off yet.
Yeah,
and
it'll break there. It'll break.
Yeah, that'll be the weak link for sure.
Take out an eye for sure.
Yep. Channel member Pete Estevez is here. Good to see you, sir. I think we said hey to Frank C already. Let's see, scrolling on down, we've got a couple new. We got Speak of the Devil. Channel member 40 Grit is here saying, what's up?
What's up, Mike? Show the other night.
Yeah, we were just talking about how we all enjoyed your hangout with Randy. That was cool stuff, man. Welcome in.
Yeah, dude.
So the the whole point of that story was that I wanted to kind of, try this guitar out and see if it still sounded good with the new strings on it. So, you boys ready for a round in E? We'll do
Let's do it.
some E minor, and we'll be able to check our levels and see where everybody's at.
Close.
I think it was last night. Quentin did most of that by himself on his own show.
Sorry, you listened to that.
Missed it.
Nice, tasty plan, boys.
Yeah, man.
Thanks. You too, Cal.
He's a good round. Very nice.
Oh my God!
We're past that now. You got some kind of what's
Not
the New Year's
Christmas,
song?
Randy.
Well, at least that's different, right?
Old Anxiety.
That's more like it.
Oh,
Cheers. You speak French very well.
oh, I speak of oh. You got something for us, Randy? A backing track of any kind? Anything? Bueller?
I don't know how the level is going to be on it,
What's up? What's up? What's up? I'm back.
but we can see.
Before you hit anything, let me get over here and welcome in a few folks. We got Lord Spike Protein is here. Good to see you hanging out with us. Right on. We've got channel member Cushman NYC saying hey to the peoples.
Brother Cook.
And Christopher Live Sova with the big announcement. He's lurking. He's got an Ace Frehley and Rat concert to end the year tonight. Rat. Have we heard of them before?
No.
I do believe. Couple
Heard 'em in
songs.
mono.
Once or twice.
Heard him in mono, yeah.
Terry 3Gs is here lurking for a few minutes. Right on. And let's see. Anybody else that I've missed? Channel member Gene Spliced is here. Good to see you. And we got to listen to a little metal side of Randy there at the end of that track. That was cool. Channel member Joe McGraw
Mean
is
Joe.
here. Mean Joe. Good to see you.
Joe.
Got Chuck C is here. Welcome in.
Chuck.
And anybody that missed, just say hey something there in the chat and we'll get you. All right. So Randy, you had something you were about to hit.
Something like that.
All right. Go for it.
Somebody else play so I can turn the track up now.
Okay, Jimmy, you're on it.
Little double shot of have a cigarness, I think.
Is that twice or
DS.
3 times?
It was 2 times.
That's what
Love
she
me
said.
2 times.
Right? Good stuff, boys. Good stuff. Let me get over here to the chat. We got a few things going on. Let's see.
Peoples.
Yeah, let's see. I think we said hey to Chuck C. We're going to say
That's
it
where we
again.
left off.
We've got channel member Sables Music Videos is here. Good to see you hanging out with us. Stiffy, I think, is feeling a little sick or sad or something. She had to go. Bye. We'll
Turkey
see you
time.
next time around. Let's see. Channel member Cushman NYC is here. Welcome in. I think we said hey, but we're going to say it again.
Money.
Channel member William De Silva is here saying, "What's up, dudes?" Good to see you. Fubar is hanging around. He said, "Heard me some Pink Floyd. A little bit. Welcome in. Channel member Charles 75N is
Doctor in the
here.
house.
Had a show a little earlier with Dennis Ellis as a guest, I
Right?
believe.
What a character.
Right.
Love that guy.
Can't
Yeah.
tag back, but you can go ahead and brake check the person behind you.
Welcome in, Charles. He says he's in the car, can't tag back. He's saying hey to everybody. Right on. Good to see you, Charles. Let's see. Who else do I see? You got Zrathi is here. Says, wow, what planets lined up over your heads tonight?
Yeah, that was a good round voice. And
Right.
The only thing, audio-wise, was so on point, and levels and stuff was pretty good.
Cool.
But there was just a little bit of lag sometimes when I would drag a screen over. When I would do the transport, and it would it kind of went down to like 480p for a second and took a minute.
Well, we're working
know,
on
but-
that, so
yeah,
we'll see. Channel member Blue Mox is here and hanging out. Good to see you, Blue. Saying cheers to the crew in the chat. Right on. Let's see. Anybody else that I missed? Yeah, we got channel member Hillary is here. Says late but here. Right on. Good to see you. Good to have you hanging out.
with the
And let's
mustache.
see. Any other newcomers here? We got channel member CMBR. It's a Jammin' Sunday. Right on. Let's see. Gene Spliced, we said hello to a little earlier. And let's see. We've got also right here a little something, something. Lord Spike Protein, now channel member. Lord Spike Protein became a YouTube member. We thank you for the channel support, and we appreciate you. Also got stumbling in is Martian Murray saying howdy, y'all. Good to see you, Martian Murray. And yeah, I believe we're caught up on the chat. If I've missed you or you've been lurking, say hey, and we'll say hey back. Let's see. William said sounded killer. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Mail.
All right. Sables is thanking us for all the fantastic talent. We're just faking it till we make it.
Thank you for being here with us.
Absolutely.
Keeping the smiles going around.
All right, boys. What else do we want to do?
Well, I just came to a realization if you put a CU, if CMBR put a CU in front of his screen name, he'd be Cucumber.
Cucumber. Maybe for the next show, he'll have his name changed to Cucumber.
Just call them pickles.
Oh, boy. Well, do we want to keep on the theme we got rolling here?
Somebody should play a track. I need to duck out for a minute just to check on the dryer. Apparently, it smells like burning. So Becca's like, check
All
on the
right.
dryer.
Well, we can do that. I'm sure Jimmy is game. Got something ready to go. He's always got one in the chamber.
Always.
He's always got it loaded up.
It's a good Boy Scout. He shows up prepared.
We just need to make sure he pulls the trigger here.
Nothing to do, Randy.
Oh, he's breaking out the old hybrid.
Yeah, so I changed a pickup
Which one?
in this. I went from the Evo 2 to a Super 3. So we are going to see if there's any noticeable
Yeah, let's see what that does.
A little test run.
Is
All
Bo
right.
here? Bo, are you familiar with this guitar? He's always like, I've never seen that
I've
guitar.
never seen that one. And everybody in the chat, this was an HP or a PV leftover from the Wolfgang era, correct?
Yep.
And Jimmy got the body. He's cycled through a few different EVH roasted maple necks.
Went through his totes full of necks. And
He's
found one.
landed.
Actually, on this one, it was the first one was the ticket.
First one was the winner.
Nice.
All right.
Yep.
Lucky strike.
Cool.
Yep. And if you can find the price on an actual, fully assembled PV one, the prices are still stupid on those. Because I wouldn't mind having a purple or green quilt top,
Right.
hardtail
Right.
on there, but the $3,000 to $4,000 price tag is just like,
Little
Good
much.
you know how
speech.
many other guitars I could buy with that?
CMBR says a good one, Ibanez guy. I guess your pickup choice is a good one. We got channel member Terry M has just found his way in, saying hey to the crew. Right on. Good to see you, Terry.
Now, Brian, before we get Jimmy started here, there was some comments on that guitar that you were playing during that last round, the one you got in your hands. That's the Chinese, Japanese Wolfgang, right?
This was the first iteration
Made in China,
of the
Japanese.
Wolfgang specials from the EVH line. This one was probably 2013-ish, I would say, because they
12.
moved 12, you think?
12.
Because it was made in China. I don't know if you can see that there.
Right. Made in China, Japanese.
Right there, made in
Okay.
China. There it is. But the quality on these is freaking phenomenal.
Top shelf.
You can see the last letter of the serial number there indicates C for China. If it was made in Japan, that would be a J.
Right.
But these were made with
spec.
all of the U.S. spec parts. Bird's eye maple neck, had the same, our Floyd nut,
Right.
same Floyd bridge on them. The USA pickups, because they were only made in the USA at that time. All the same pots, same switch, and the difference on the specials were they were flat top,
Right.
but they did have the basswood body and a quilted maple top.
31.2 on that.
Right. So, yeah, for all intents and purposes, this is a high quality, nearly USA made feel to it. So,
That's
it has become one of my favorites, as you have probably been able
Wow,
to tell.
and ours too.
And since you showed the serial number there, WGS 12, it's a 2012.
Okay, there we go.
They only did them in China in 2012. 13 is when they moved to Mexican production.
Okay, all right.
So your Japanese ones are 2010 and 2011.
11 and then 12.
I've heard good things about the Japanese ones.
Well,
Dude.
I had one, and it is
They're
blow for
identical,
blow
man.
are identical. Yeah, yeah.
There's no difference.
That's
The
kind of why I have it
Chinese
in my mind.
ones, the Chinese ones saw the introduction of the dark cherry sunburst, the dark red one.
Yep.
That was the new finish when they moved them to China.
Yep. If anybody had any reservations on getting a made in China one, don't. Just absolutely freaking phenomenal. When I got this guitar, it was a kid that had it, and the Floyd was all up and jacked backwards, and I went through it and did a full setup the way that it should be, and this thing is just freaking spot on. I would put this up against a Ernie Ball Music Man Axis any day, for sure.
Beauty, eh?
The Wolfgang necks are better than the Axis. I said what I said.
They're a little bit wider, but yeah,
Yep,
Yeah,
they
good
just
stuff.
need to make more hardtail versions.
right?
Yeah. R2's got one. Ben's got one.
Well, they made the hardtail in those. They had
Pretty
the,
sweet with the fine tuner and lock nut
yeah.
hardtail. It's just a thing, right?
I could do without that part. But
Right.
hardtail versions.
Well, it was their way of not having to make a different neck.
Hey, Scotty.
What's up, Scotty?
What is up, Mr. Brockaway? Good to see you, sir. Yeah, because the hardtails all had the Floyd nut on them, and then the fine adjusters.
Yep, that
CMBR says I almost forgot to hit the like button. So
double
at least
check.
you remember.
everybody else,
You know
make
what?
sure that
If-
you've remembered.
If you're in the main channel, don't forget we got the other channel running now too. We could use a little attention over there just to keep
Yeah,
the
could
numbers up,
use-
so we got a good backup if ever
Use a
anything
few
in
more
there.
subs over there too if you haven't subbed to that channel. And it's free. It's free. Pete says, I prefer the Axis, but I am of a smaller stature. Well, I have an Axis EX as well, and there's things I like about it that I like over this one, but there's things about this one that I like over that one. So, you know, they're pretty close to on par with each other though. Scott says, I'm sick as hell with the creeping crud. Other than that, pretty good. Yeah, that's going
Same
around.
here,
I've
brother. Hope you
had
feel
that.
better.
and I am just finally starting to get over all of that. You know, it's just
Yeah.
finally starting to get out of my head. So
That's
rough
weird,
stuff, man. Rough
because
stuff.
It's basically because I was sick with them for a month.
Mm-hmm.
You were sick for a month. Everybody else that I've talked to, this thing is just has drawn itself out for a month.
Yeah. Yeah.
It took about
Yes.
3 weeks for me.
Rough stuff. William De Silva says, I have a standard, but have been considering a special. You can't go wrong with them.
Right.
Can't go wrong with them. Now, of
Send it
course,
to
the
me.
made in Mexico standards, or specials, I have had hit and miss with
Right.
those. The purple one that I found, absolute top shelf, top level. Some of the others that I've played, you know, could use a good setup or something, but yeah,
Or you
just
can send it to me and I can route it for a floating bridge.
there you go. Yep. Jimmy can put a
Fire up the router.
a jigsaw and a router to it. He'll be good to go. Jim Cox, welcome in. He says, which channel is the main? The OU 812 channel is the main channel. There's almost 3,500 subs on this main channel, and we have started the OU crew as a secondary backup channel just in case.
You're in
And,
the you're in the main channel, Jim, and Arky's put a link to the channel.
There
we're
we go.
speaking of, I put a link to the specific show being broadcast, which is the
Right
same
on.
show.
Yep. Yep. And there you go. There's the other channel. Right on. William De Silva was sub number 63 over there. Cool.
I watch another fella who does some lessons and stuff, covers, and he got a strike a couple weeks ago for a video he made a year ago that had been on for a year, and then a certain fellow who doesn't like donuts, fucking somewhere in the camp, came on and
Would
gave
his
him a
name start
strike
with
and
a
took it
Y?
down.
Something like that. Yeah. Dickard with Dave is here, hanging out. Good to see you. Let's see. Scrolling down here. Lord Spike Protein says, I'm just getting over it too. In SoCal. Yeah,
It's
it's
weird how it goes
all over the place.
Crabs everywhere.
De Silva says he loves the purple one. I do too. It's right here, right
Gold
next to
hardware.
me where I can grab it. Let's see. Jim Cox saying hello to the panel in the chat. Nice to have you in hanging out. Scott had just stopped in to say Happy New Year. I need to go back to bed. Man, I know that feeling. Rest up, man. Feel better. Feel better. Let's see. Chris Hill is here saying hello to everyone and all. Good to see you, Chris. Back again from West Virginia. Right on. Good to see you. All right. I think Jimmy was about to hit it, right?
Yep.
We're going to say hey to Quantum Epic. Right on. Good to see you.
Is that a new face?
I believe so. First time in. Welcome. Good to see you. Hope you enjoy your stay and you come back for more. So your first introduction to the channel will be Mr. Jimmy Biter, everybody. Whoops. Wrong button. Mr. Jimmy Biter, everybody. There we go. What are you going to rock us out with?
We're gonna do the John's favorite COC song.
Right on. A little COC to get you
Just as a
going.
Test. Need to see how this new
Yeah,
different pickup
just
sounds.
yeah, just a little test, a little
See if you
practice
guys
round.
Hear the difference.
Well, here we go. Jimmy Bite, everybody.
If I was the king of all the rotten, stealing filth from those forgotten, would you
Right on, man.
I really love that song.
Your track was a bit hot and your guitar was a little low for your
It's not
test.
too far off on mine.
Let's see.
Here's
What
what
else?
here's what I heard. So I ran out of shims because these are direct mount pickups, right? So I usually spend a lot of time shimming, putting shims under the feet of the pickups to get them. I mean, it takes a long time because
Like little flat washers or
adjustment.
something. Yeah.
Trying to keep the the direct mount thing going, which doesn't make a difference. I don't know, but I ran out of shims. So I left the pickup low and adjusted the pole pieces up because this has
No.
two rows
Right.
of them. And it kind of reaffirms what I don't like about adjusting the pole pieces up is I like the pickup, the whole pickup itself as, at the right spot to the strings rather than lowering the
Compensating
pickup and
with,
raising the pole pieces. I feel like you lose a bit of low end with the pickup. So I'm going to go back to pole pieces flush and bringing the pickup up to where it needs to be.
Yep. I found that it kind of makes it get spiky.
I would think it would
that's what
thin
I'm-
out your
that's what I'm
magnetic
hearing.
field, right? If you, as you can see, it's going to kind of make it a taller, skinnier field, if you will.
Well, that does change between Alnicos, between the different magnets, as they have a different shape to them.
True.
It's like with Alnico 5s, is you have to lower them down because it's kind of a narrower but taller field
Right.
on there, and you just want to catch the very top of that field in there, unlike ceramics where it's wider but yet lower. So you can get a ceramic pickup closer to the strings before it starts to fart out on you.
Interesting.
Yep, and you can see that. You can do tests with that with like paper, and put iron powder on a piece of paper, and you can see the different flux field of each particular magnet. It's kind of funny how that stuff works.
I should make these
It's
things.
nerdy, and I
What the
love
hell
that
are they
kind of
called?
shit.
I dig magnetism too. They make those. It's a ferro something around. It's like a little flat thing with liquid, and it's got the
ferrofluid.
right. And you use those because now it's a nice little sealed panel, and you can move that around magnets and see the way the different magnetic fields start to.
Animal magnetism?
That's different.
Hey, crew, let's say hey to Andy Carson,
Oh, yeah.
channel member. He is here. Says, hey now, good people of OUville. He's popping in to say, hey, the missus has me taking decorations and the tree down. I hope everyone has the best
Poor
2025. Right on, Andy. It just seems
Well,
like
this one's
when
for you, my friend.
you're not working, you're still working. So welcome in, brother, and we appreciate you being here. We've also got Norm Patterson is here. Good to see you, Norm. And then Andy throwing a little something our way.
man.
Right on. A $49.99 super chat. Thank you, Andy, to say Happy New Year to you all, and Happy New Year back to you, Mr. Carson. We appreciate you, one of our longtime channel associations and members. We appreciate you, Mr. Andy Carson. Thank you. Let's
Yeah, I
see.
just maybe plant a seed and see if it'll grow. We should get Andy on the show. Does he do appearances? It'd be cool to see
I
his
have
collection on the guitars.
I have seen him over on the Under the Bus network once.
Right. That John cried in the pillow all night.
And I
There's
would
no
be
fireman pole.
very, very open to having him on for a guitarsenal or a community jam, whatever he would like to do. I would love to see a lot of those Ernie Ball Music Mans that he
Right?
has, and
I've seen a few of
Wolfgangs,
them on
and
the social medias, and he's got
Yeah.
a pretty sweet collection, man.
yep. So the invitation is there, Mr. Carson.
Anytime,
It is-
brother.
It is up to you.
Under the Bus
and-
Boys are on tonight too, aren't they?
They are. They will be going on at
6.
9
Pacific.
p.m. Eastern, I think.
That's right.
So make sure you check
Be
out
an
the
hour
Under the
into
Bus
me and Ben's
Boys.
extravaganza.
There should be a link to their channel down in the description of our show today. So check them out if you haven't. It's a different kind of humor if you have not been over there. But it's definitely not politically correct. So if you're easily offended or a snowflake, do not go
Fuck
there.
yourself. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think we did a pretty good job there too.
Yeah. A lot of good people over there, and a fun time in the chat.
Always.
So, John, were you able to hear Jimmy's rendition of that last COC tune?
Yeah,
While
I
you
heard a
were-
bit of it. I was doing an Ed DeBrildo.
Right? So you got the phone sitting down. Acoustically, you got a room for it.
But his browser crash.
Yeah, browser crashing.
Oh, really?
Gotta love it. Tell you
There
what,
might be a box somewhere in your settings that's just not checked or checked that you need to fucking sort
It ain't
out.
like your computer's new or anything.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's
so-
something specific to your new computer for sure.
I am going to
Power
shut
saving
the browser
fucking
down.
bullshit.
Now I'm using Chrome, right? Is everybody using Chrome?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Damn sure ain't using Edge.
Yeah, no. So
What's that?
I haven't
That is.
haven't had
Family
any
Channel.
issue until it
wait a
seems
minute.
like it all revolves around when StreamYard got bought out.
I am using Edge. My other computer's is running Chrome.
But anyway, I tell you what, I'm going to shut down the browser completely, reopen it up, and join you guys back in just a few minutes.
All right.
So feel free to run the asylum while I'm gone.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
I'll be back shortly.
It's kind of like when Dad lets you drive the boat. You mean I get to steer it, especially the old outboard and the fishing boat when you got to think backwards? Good times. For me, it was my grandpa, actually. You want to drive the boat? Yeah. So I saw your amp today on the internet, John, when I was watching Jason's vlog of his trip.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, eh?
And it's like, there's only one red one there. We all know which one that was.
Yeah, I think it was KXM Rocks. He sent me the link to it. And yeah, Jason commented.
Buy it, Jimmy. Buy it.
Jason
I
commented
can't. I
that,
just bought something else.
that it was my amp.
Should I buy it?
That one's sweet. I like that one.
Oh, John, I forgot you were there. My bad.
Hey, Mitch. Who wants to lead? John?
C sharp, right?
thing's awesome.
Something about that one, just I don't know, messes with me a little bit.
You know, it's
But
funny
cool.
though. Jimmy, he's been
Cheating.
really. No. He's been really diving into it and forcing himself to go because it's an oddball key and all that stuff, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
But he's really coming into his own with it, right? He just through fucking perseverance and
Right.
proper oddball tuning that he's using to offset, and it's awesome.
Yeah,
It's like,
cool
yeah,
stuff,
I
man.
really enjoyed Randy
You
or
You got
Jimmy's
enough
bit.
guitars, Ryan. Just tune one to C sharp.
Right, and just go from there. Well, I do have one tuned in drop C over there.
I've tried that, but we've played it so many times. I've used a standard tune guitar, so when I
Yeah.
pick up a guitar that's a half step down, I get fucking lost.
I couldn't remember where it was, but yeah, what is that, B?
I don't know. Randy said to me once, "Oh, just play your E flat guitar," and I tried it once, and it was a fucking disaster. Nope.
Well, John brought up the point too that there's like open string things that you can't do if
Right.
the guitar's tuned down, like that type of stuff.
Oh, it is C sharp. Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
the one riff, or the one thing I try to get as much mileage as possible.
Well, you know, there's only 12 notes, and it just depends on what order you play them in. So, I mean, it is what it is. Mitch Heyman is here. Says, "What a talented group of guitar players." Thank you,
Where?
Mitch.
Cheers,
Yeah,
man.
I'm still looking for them. We got Kurt 5150 is here, saying hey to everybody and happy Sunday. Good to see you, Kurt.
Plugged
We
your show
also
already,
got,
brother.
we did. Wally in the box is here and hanging out. Good to see you, Wally. What about Waller Christ? I haven't seen him. Where's that joker at?
Better be cooking.
FTG.
Right? Way Up Dude is here. Shredders tonight have opened the gates of hell. Is it that bad? Is it that bad? Right on, Kurt. Right back to you. Let's see. Anybody else new jumping
What the
in? Not that
hell?
I'm seeing.
James. What
We
am
do
I-
have a new face here. Hi, Greg.
Hi, Greg.
Welcome
Hello,
in.
Hi, Greg.
Yeah. Glad to have
Hi,
you here.
John.
Where you want?
Hi, Ryan.
We Jeff. I Jeff too.
Yeah, Kurt, you're not allowed to call Jimmy
That's
James.
my tree.
Welcome.
My
in.
mom called me James. That bitch.
Just because when he sends you a mail it says James,
What a
don't mean you can call him that.
Oh, goodness. I kind of like this one. Let's do this one.
Let's Here
I can't remember the key. Just figure it out.
It's either going to be the one that's in B or the one that's in E.
I think it might be the one that's in B, but
That's
I don't know. It could be E.
It might be Rabbit. It might.
I don't know.
There's a little bit of crossover there, so the chances are 6 of those notes will work. Either key.
Yeah.
Feel it out.
It might be B. It could be D. It might be D.
Well,
Oh,
you
well.
go first. We'll let you guinea pig it.
on.
Who knew we were going to have a washoe down right there?
Right?
Man, that was nasty.
That round you did there, Randy, that was phenomenal. That was awesome. I'm just listening to that and digging every lick you were doing, man. That was cool.
Can't quite put a finger on it.
Speaking of fingers,
Jimi Hendrix.
Kurt 5150 says Randy is a finger blaster.
That's
true.
right.
Did you see that shit?
Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. He says, R.I.P. QFJ.
Pops.
We got channel member 6, Fingered Assault, is here. Good to see you, Miles.
What's up, Miles?
I think he's already in the new year. So
No, not quite.
let us know how things are going, Miles.
It's Monday for him.
What's next, boys? What's next?
What's next?
Whatever you like. It's your show. What do you want to do?
No, it's our show.
Well,
Our.
when I say you, it's
Can you play a Dead Daisies tune?
Me? No. I don't even know Dead Daisies
I
tune.
was trying to think of that one.
Yeah, not that one. The other one.
Didn't Jimmy play that one?
That is Jimmy's tune. That,
Right.
Both of
Yeah,
those.
yeah.
One of the
Both
many.
those. Yes, sir. That's the one right there.
That's the one.
That is the one.
So you're asking Jimmy to play Dead
I
Daisies.
am.
Right.
I just don't know the name of it. The
Right.
Wee-oh or the woo-oh.
Ian's Guitar Shack is here. Good to see you.
Radiance is the name of the song you would like
Radius?
to hear, John. Radiance. Radiance.
Radiance, like in the sun.
Like your other radiance is disgusting.
Yes. I got you.
Your couch cushion's
Still
radiance
a little vague, but okay.
is nasty.
Speaking of couch cushions, has anybody seen Scent of a Wheelchair Pillow lately? Even
Last time I
over
saw him
on
was in Tone Talk.
Tone Talk or Pete Thorns or any. No. Well, I hope he's doing okay.
Right?
Didn't go the way of Nelson Rodriguez.
Let's
Oh,
hope.
he's miraculous inception or miraculous something or other. I'm not quite dead yet.
I don't know.
She's just sleeping.
There we go. The Scent of Quentin's Steering Wheel. That's a good. That's a good burner name for the Under the Bus channel. Somebody should join us that.
Right.
Scent of Quentin's Steering Wheel. Jeez.
Scent
It's
of
like a back
Johnny
alley in
Shorts.
Hastings, Maine.
What?
Like a back alley.
That's just piss.
Some
Stop
places you go out
saying
and
his
vomit,
name. He's going to show up.
right? It's already too late. He's probably got the link.
Well, he was live last night, and I'm laying in bed and I'm scrolling through,
You got a
YouTube.
link too, huh?
Yeah. He sends a link, and I'm like, I'm in bed, brah. And he goes, wuss.
I saw it this morning.
Right. He needs to get him a normal time slot.
He does.
Wait,
I
there's
just
none
took it
available.
over. He does. He took one at 9 o'clock on Fridays, and I took it over.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah. I don't
Oh,
have any. My rig's not expensive enough to have a say so in that. So
Gotcha.
Well, speaking of rigs, so remember when you used to play through that Yamaha? That was funny, right?
He talked about that on 40 Grit.
you miss that thing, don't you?
No, I don't at all, man. You sound so good now with that new setup, man. It's fucking.
Well, he sounded
Top
great
shelf.
before, too, so.
Well, he did, but now, I mean, it's just
Constant improvement.
Yeah.
excellent.
It's constantly being tinkered with as well.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
And with,
Do you have some isolation? Can you play us that one? That'd be fun. Speaking of Tremonti.
I don't have
Full
it
circle.
on here.
God damn it. You've
Well-
had like 3 weeks. You haven't put any fucking songs back on your roadcast.
Well,
you
here's-
got
here's the
10
reason.
minutes of Jimmy about to play 2 Dead Daisy songs, so you can load it on there.
Well, here's
two now.
here's the reason.
You got 15 minutes of Jimmy playing 3 Dead Daisy songs.
I'll
All
throw
right,
in
we got
some
an
Moon
even
Baby.
60
Come on.
minutes.
The reason I
Every
haven't
time you
loaded-
talk, I'm going to interrupt you, too.
Does
Okay,
it help
I'm
when I do this?
Right. He's going to boot me. Watch.
Can you do that? Oh,
No, you
yes,
got
I
to take the
can.
power back away.
Yeah, I forgot to take that away.
No, I haven't abused it.
So anyway, go ahead and say what you're going to say.
The reason.
But before you do that, all right, here we go.
The reason I don't have the high gain stuff loaded in my Rodecaster is because I'm not satisfied with my high gain module. It is too
I think
woofy.
you should maybe let us be the judge of that.
We are the
Saying
judge of it. It
Powerball is
sucks
a power
compared
puff.
to.
Yeah,
Puff.
we'll see what happens when the Bead
Mudvayne,
Deluxe-
all
the
those good
Bead
classic
Deluxe
tunes.
is here.
He's talking about his high gain stuff and everything that he's been
Got
playing
the
has been
angled
high gain.
Powerball fucking module.
The
Are you kidding me?
Deliverance does a thing and it does well, and it's more geared towards that 80s kind of sound. The stuff, the modern metal stuff, you need something that's super saturated.
Isn't that supposed to be your angle?
Yeah, and it sounds like shit.
Fix it. Fuck, it's been a month.
I know,
Fix it.
right?
Bead
Sorry.
Deluxe
Stuff together.
module will be here.
I should save that for our off-air team meetings. Where it's like, God
Hey, look
damn
here,
it, Brandy.
boys. We have Head First Amps is in the chat. Good to
Oh,
see
yeah.
you.
Hey, Jason.
Good to see you,
Cheers,
Jason. Welcome in.
The man
We,
behind the tone of the gods.
Right. We're going to be setting up with Jason and Simon Hosford. Going to be doing a special episode of the Guitar Arsenal on
what day?
January 7th. Is that
The
correct?
7th.
The 7th? Yep.
Six,
And
seven.
we'll be talking about John's new Head First amp that you can see there behind his right shoulder. And it should be a good time. I am going to be more curious about the rack unit that's coming out.
What's
I
it
think
called,
that
the
would
P1?
be
When Jason makes me an Evil Joe preamp that'll plug into this Sin 2, we'll start playing the super high gain stuff. Wink, wink, Jason. Give me a price.
Oh, there you go.
But
And to the bench,
it-
little R&D.
I think
I'm curious
Jason should
to-
respawn with an FTG pretty quick there. For
right,
you.
yeah. F that guy.
Well, that's the only. It can be one channel. It can be FTG on all the time, and we're good.
Right. No, I'm going to be curious to hear more about that that rack unit that he did for Mr. Jim Root. See when
P1, right?
that's going to be available. I'll be curious.
Yeah.
But looking forward to that. So what were we about to do? Oh yeah, we
So
were going to
Jimmy-
have Jimmy Biter is going to
Some
give us
Dead
about
Daisies.
30 minutes of 5 different Dead Daisy songs.
Damn, my low gain module isn't low gain enough.
Jimmy Biter's coming up with the full Dead Daisies catalog.
Based on
Complete.
your previous round that you did on your own there, Jimmy, your backing track probably needs to come down just a bit, or your guitar's up. But we'll go. We'll let it fly.
I don't know. Shit's always seems like it's always different. So
Just something's always
You know what?
different.
The one thing that's really
Shut
But he
up
does
and play
change
the
the guitar
guitar.
every time he plays a different song, so there is that variable.
This is true.
the one thing that is consistent at a Jimmy setup is that his mic is always too goddamn fucking low.
Too low.
Too
Yeah.
far away. Give that thing a little kiss.
He's got the
Come on.
Caleb
that's
distance.
from being
on
married
it.
for 17 years and being told to shut the fuck up all the time.
No, Jimmy need a hug.
We all thought Jimmy was used to having something right in front of his mouth.
Well, there's usually not foam on it.
All right, here we go. Jimmy Biter, ladies and gentlemen. Jimmy Biter.
Let's go.
Show us what you're going to play for the team.
Well,
That was excellent, Jimmy. Let me give you one of these. Yeah, it was exactly. That's what I was thinking. More cowbell.
It's got a weird cowbell-y. It's actually a cymbal. It's the high ride.
Nothing wrong with that.
Rip X. Some songs work good. That was kind of one of the songs I fought with. A little bit too much compression, so it kind of made that ride cymbal a little weird sounding.
Fizzy, huh?
Sounds like a crashy cowbell.
Right. Cool. Well, I'm ready. Y'all ready? Zach's ready. Ian's ready. Frank's totally ready. Let's go.
The sun that is rising, the dawn's masquerade. Now I'm realizing that I'm lost in the shade. I see the keeper, so evergreen. Take the side of the weeper, all alone by the street. Hypnotize yourself, you're living in a daydream. Hypnotize yourself, no shadow of a moonbeam. Hypnotize yourself, you're stepping on a highway. Hypnotize yourself, you're walking in the sea. I'll wait for the giver, the hour is late. I call to the river, she won't escape. I wait for the steady, got to open your eyes. There's a revelation, oh, you never hypnotize yourself. You're living in a daydream. Hypnotize yourself, no shadow in the moonbeam. Hypnotize yourself, you're stepping on a highway. Hypnotize yourself, you're walking in the sea now. You're walking in the
Cool.
I do dig it. Cool stuff, man. Sounding great.
Really? Yeah, that was on point. Give me bye to everybody.
Randy's back. John's back. And Randy's gone.
What the?
Screw you guys. Still sensitive about his high gain module.
I don't know, man.
Still a little butthurt.
I've heard his angle module, and I never even thought that it sucked enough not to be able to play. So
It's a guitar player thing, man.
I guess he's in a high gain slump. What can we do to improve Randy's high gain slump? I'm gonna make him play something heavy. Got some
Have you-
Gojira?
Have you boys
Module
ever
that'll
heard
be
this?
here this week?
Have you boys ever heard this song? Something like that.
Rings a bell.
Norm's got the right idea. Off to the store to get a bottle of booze.
Oh, Jesus.
Awesome.
He's headed over to Cheers.
Well, yeah, John, I don't know if you noticed, but your girlfriend's here.
Dahlia Mendez.
Girlfriend.
Welcome in. Good to see you. Says, yeah, it's a bit bricky and he's in Canada something or another.
Sorry.
Having a
Yeah,
conversation.
her and
with
Zach are having a convo.
Right on. Cool. What you boys want to do?
Randy,
do
you
it?
doing
kinda
anything?
We're
wanna-
all here together.
You gonna do it, Randy?
What am I doing?
There he is.
So yeah,
Yep.
that just
Oh, Guitar Man 45, channel member.
Talking about you 2 hours ago.
Saying hey to the crew. Good to see you, Bo.
Jimmy, if I do it, you need to do
Okay.
yours afterwards.
Okay. It's already queued up.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
I guess I'm going to play a tune by a certain band, then Jimmy's going to play another tune by that same certain band.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Cool.
not really. I mean, that's kind of what we do, Trev.
Yeah.
Surprises here.
We got Mel Johnson has found his way in. Says loud and clear from North Carolina. Good to see you, Mel. Back again. Right on. All right. What's Randy doing? What's he got in store for us?
To play some Metallica. Lady Gaga.
way cool.
Little double shot of Dawkin there.
Yep.
Cool stuff. Cool stuff.
Fleur.
I want to say hello and welcome into Raymond Bozak is here. Good to see you again, Raymond. Been a while. Nice to have you back with us and hanging out. Just a reminder for everybody that tonight there will be an Under the Bus show, and they are going to be doing a consolidation of all of the stuff that has happened through the year. And hey, look at there. We got somebody to tell us about it. It is Kurt 5150. Woo! He's doing the old Michael Anthony chug. What is up, Kurt?
Woo! Well, that's some powerful tea you got there.
Welcome in, buddy.
Hello, everybody. The first time.
Hey, somebody pissed in this bottle.
Bottle is Jimmy Biter.
Man, good to see you, sir. What is happening? What is going on?
Oh, we thought we'd go on live tonight since we didn't do a show Wednesday because of Christmas, and next Wednesday's New Year's, so we figured we'd slip something in. Actually, truth be told, my wife's out of town, so I'm free.
Hurry at Kurt's house. I'll be there in 8 hours.
Yeah, come on over.
Me and John will be there in 2.
We going to be going over all of the Wednesday shows, or all of the EVH police stuff, or just everything that's happened, or what?
You're acting like we're prepared.
Welcome to
Just
our
an
world.
end of the year hang, man.
Right?
So
Yeah.
Kurt's the boss over there. So
We always call it here, all right, boys, we're ready. We're going live without a net. So
Yeah, I messaged Jay and Boner and said, hey, you fuckers want to go on Sunday? And they both said yes, so here we
right
are.
on, right on.
So
So I
we'll be
haven't-
live in an hour and a half, right?
Right on, man. Right on. Cool. Looking forward to that. Arky has got the link right here to Under the Bus Network. So if you've been under a rock and you haven't visited those boys over there, make sure you click on their channel and check them out. I'll be over there. I'll be in the chat tonight. And,
I heard
Absolutely.
Quentin was going to go live at 9:15.
Fuck that guy. What?
I heard Quentin was going to beg Kurt for a link to go on with him tonight.
Quentin's busy changing the dome light in his Hyundai. So it'll be a few hours before he's done.
He peed on it and shorted it out.
And the battery in his wall.
Well, Kurt, you and Randy have been the first 2 guests over at 40 Grit channel, which 40 Grit's link is down in the description as well. That was a fun time over there, checking out all your guitars and your stuff. Kind of seeing a different side of Kurt. We don't see most of that going over on the Under the Bus Network, so it was kind of cool to see some of your stuff.
Yeah, close and personal, right? And,
Yeah.
and the work and the time you put into doing your shit, man. It's a craft. You are a craftsman, man.
Thank you. I don't think Boner and Jay, they don't care. And then
Fuck
Caleb's like, well, the stripes are off, or the art, an art
FTG.
wrong.
Is
So,
what was his name?
is Caleb actually Walt Dalbeck?
Right. Hope that ex-wife.
Good stuff.
yeah,
So-
thank you. And I still owe you a show on
Yeah.
Guitar Arsenal one of these nights.
Yeah. We've got actually coming up for next week. We don't really have anything planned. It's going to be New Year's Eve. I don't know if you want to jump
Welcome
on
to drop
that.
by, of course.
But
Are you guys going to be live?
Yeah. We'll be
It's a
live for a little
Tuesday.
bit. Yeah.
We're fucking losers, man. What else are you
We won't be doing much as far as Guitar Arsenal, gear and stuff. We'll
Subject
just be,
matters?
We'll,
Yeah.
we'll be hanging out, and we'll probably doing a shot drive for super chats.
Right.
Instead of change our
Some whiskey.
lights, we take shots for super chats. So we keep it interesting. So
Well, maybe I'll jump in. Then you guys can follow me to the
Wait a
toilet. while I
minute.
go out.
There we go.
I'm
There we
supposed
go.
to be waiting for super chats? Is that so? I've been doing it wrong.
But no, we would love
supplement
to.
with super chats?
We'd love to get an actual Guitar Arsenal show and maybe go over some of your guitars and
some more of
stuff
that stuff, all that work you do.
maybe your favorite one, which you said is your 5150 replica, correct? Yeah. Maybe we can go over that one specifically. But we've got
I mean, it's okay.
we've got
It's all right.
Jason. We've got Jason of Head First Amps coming on for January 7th.
Right.
And
Hosford.
we'll have a special guest of Jason and Simon Hosford. So possibly sometime after that, we'll get you scheduled up and get you in. I've
Look at my calendar, and I don't have one for 2025. All
so,
the shit
so
I
it's
get
free.
from Quentin.
You're
The
wide
ones I
open.
get from Quentin are like last year's and the year before.
They're 2
You didn't
years
get a
ago.
fresh Sadie's Pet Shop calendar?
No.
It smells
I,
like cigarettes.
So pencil me in sometime in January.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Sounds good. Maybe we could do a double show. I've been trying to get Caleb to come on. We can
More
get you
cross-training?
and Caleb at the same
So,
time.
so
Maybe.
of Under the Bus Boys.
But,
Yeah, Caleb's going through some personal stuff with family. He'll be back.
Okay. All right.
Sucks
got
getting
you
old,
for it.
man. It does.
Yeah. I saw that he's done a couple shows too, so I figured he's been busy with life and whatnot. So look forward to seeing him return.
Yeah, sure.
Been trying to get him on since he got that trans trim guitar. And, maybe go over that thing. See,
Made a couple of pop-ins. You never know. You got to tune in on these Sunday jams.
yeah, you never know what's going to happen. But right on, man.
Cool.
Well, thanks for jumping in and shouting out your show for tonight. And
Fuck
Okay,
off.
guys, you're, thanks, John. Love you too. Smooches.
I love you, brother.
Welcome to hang around as long as you want.
Yeah, I'll hang out here while you guys lay it out or do whatever you're doing. I got nothing but time.
Well, we got
Something
about
on here at
half
the bottom
hour
with me.
before Ben Coombs goes. So
That's right.
what do
I'm
you boys
pulling
wanna
double
do?
duty, so I'll probably be bouncing, 10 minutes before the top of the hour.
I happen to have a trans trim
Oh,
guitar
would you take
on
a
me,
gander here?
so I can do something. I can do sorrow. Anybody want to
Trim
hear
it
that
up,
one?
man.
I really like what you've been doing with that.
Cool.
The more you play it, the cooler the licks get.
Right?
It's awesome. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'll try a little round of sorrow and we'll see what happens. Cool.
Do it now.
Thank you.
done, my friend.
Thank you,
Holy
sir. Thank you,
shit.
sir. Appreciate it.
Incredible.
Like I'd rather listen to that than the recorded version, or even some of the live versions, because your tone in there, and it
Right.
gives it a certain personalization. It makes me think of you. It makes me be happy to be here with you.
Cool, right on.
So
it's
good,
like
man.
EVH meets Pink Floyd kind of
Yeah,
thing.
once you get them,
I think Kurt said it best when he said Gilmore's on my Rushmore for sure, and I think I don't think there's
Definitely
anyone
on
on the
mine.
panel that's going to argue that point.
Yep. I think that Kurt and my Mount Rushmore are pretty much the same.
John's is similar, different.
Eddie Van
order,
Halen,
Yep.
Jerry Cantrell,
Yep.
David Gilmour,
Yep.
and the fourth one, I kind of go back and
Jeff
forth
Hanneman.
between. It's three runner up. It's
King Diamond.
It's Jimmy Page.
Mine's
It's
Jimmy Biter.
it's the Edge of U2
Really?
and Mick Mars.
Wow.
Mick Mars.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Mine's
That's-
Lucas.
Lukather?
Luke's pretty good.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. So I don't really have a firm
See, for me,
fourth.
I've got a spot on my Mount Rushmore for Dimebag. For sure.
Right on. Nothing wrong
Randy
with
has
that.
That's not going to get
Trail on his too.
Give a shout out to Jimmy Biter. Look at there, throwing it out. $20 super chat from
It's like
Jimmy
he's tipping himself at that point.
Biter.
It's kind of
right?
weird.
Says, hell yeah. Thank you, Jimmy. Appreciate the
He's
support.
laundering
Brother.
money.
What's that?
He's laundering money. If he's good.
Right.
Talk to the IRS.
Back in non-sequential quarters.
Go to the casino
1971.
and
All 71.
Watch it.
That's the right year, isn't it? 71?
71. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, cool. We got anything else before we start signing
Well,
on
there was
out of
this
here?
one too during the.
Oh, didn't see that one. Right on. Thank you, Charles. 75 in. $5 super chat to say loving it, gents. Thank you, Charles. 75 in. We appreciate the channel support for sure.
Yeah,
We
you
got
get
Raider
him a
Rich.
Pink Floyd every time.
760 SoCal is here. Good to see you back, sir. And let's see. Earl Cole says less is Gilmore. Right on.
That's my
Way
excuse.
more, Gilmore.
Boys, I will be right back.
Gotta go do an Ed DeBrildo.
Damn Taco Bell.
You notice I changed
How'd you know
up
what I had
there,
for dinner?
Kurt?
Did you change in between songs, or were you wearing that the
I
whole
did.
time?
No, I changed. I had to represent my brothers, man.
Wardrobe change. Here, give me.
I was gonna throw this coffee, but now I don't have to.
No. Fuck Fractal.
Oh, look at Randy. Oh, you guys are making me blush.
I need an all black hat, Kurt.
You don't want to
All
look
hats
like a
matter.
fucking pumpkin head?
Well, I don't want to. I like this hat. I'm generally not a fan of orange shit, but I like this hat.
You know, if you had some Under the Bus Network underwear, I could be wearing it and showing that to you right now.
Oh boy, there's a vision I can't get out of my head.
Jimmy needs an Under the Bus Network ball truss.
Jimmy's got a Under the Bus Network PA.
Right.
He needs a new G-string.
Yeah.
Gym shorts.
They don't
Fucking
make the
chastity
underwear with
belts.
the extra large pouch.
Yep.
So, Kurt, as a viewer of the channel from time to time, do you
Yes.
have a specific or personal favorite thing that we kind of do when we're rocking it out?
Boy, that's a
How
tough
about
one.
no?
How about no?
No, I mean I've watched pretty much every single show that you guys have done, whether I've been here live or not. I like the
We
gear
appreciate
talk.
that.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure. I like the gear talk that you guys are doing on Tuesday. I would say my favorite thing is when you guys go back and forth on a certain backing track. It is cool seeing
little bit of
all
this
you
kind
guys
of thing.
do individual songs is awesome. But I like the back and forth because you could play one backtrack from one week to the next, and someone's going to play it different.
It's always different. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I like.
Well, cool. Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So, and the community jam's cool. But truth be told, I'd rather see the core of you guys in there. Your sound's dialed in. Usually when someone else comes in, they have to tweak stuff.
Kind of throws it off a bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cheers, Rob
So
Daddy.
it's a cool idea. But having the core here, I think, it's seamless.
Well, I think it may go more towards if somebody wants to get themselves on stream, it would be maybe a video that they've sent, something that they're comfortable playing,
Sure.
pre-recorded, and we can throw it up. We've had a couple guys send some stuff like that. And like to encourage everybody to do that. You guys on Under the Bus, any of you guys that are playing guitar, get something made and we'll put it up,
Okay.
and, but for the most part, probably just the core crew here, like you said. And that's kind of what it's worked out to be the past several weeks anyway. So,
Right. It's kind of nice not seeing R2 as well.
we're gonna get a screenshot of this with you on here and say we found your replacement.
There you go.
Send it to him.
Is that
Maybe I'll put it
R7?
back on behind me.
Are we
There you
at,
go.
what are we at, 7?
Yeah, R1.
Right.
The
Cool.
OG.
Yeah. But no, you guys are doing a great thing. I love it. Like I said, I haven't missed a show. Even if it's not live, I'll catch the replay.
We appreciate it.
For me, that felt a little bit like a missed opportunity, though, Kurt. I was kind of expecting you to come back with when you guys do that whole Alice in Chains block, that really knocks my shorts off. And then the next thing you know, we'd be doing that for the next 40 minutes.
Well, of course, I don't want to show my cards.
Well, I
sure.
mean,
No, I
we
appreciate
kind
your
of
answer, man. And I appreciate you being here and supporting us and being in the channel,
Absolutely.
man.
Absolutely.
And it's such a brotherly community, especially between our two channels, Since the conceptions of both,
we did have a
skipped along together so well.
cross-channel thing that we did at one time. We probably should do some
We're
more
way
of that.
past due.
Yeah, we should do another one.
Get some more of that going.
As soon as I get a new calendar, we'll figure it out.
If for any other reason to get the meme on the bus with the different.
Right?
With the hand job thing, I'm sure you put that in there somewhere.
Settle down, Beavis.
I want to get Jay on a show where he plays Mean Street all the way through.
Right?
Yeah,
This is
I want
a lesson. 10 minutes.
Jay play guitar. It's been
Yeah.
like a year.
For
He'll
sure.
come around.
Yeah.
He'll come around.
Yeah.
Gizmachi is still the CD that's been in my van for like 18 months. I don't actually listen to the CD that much. Last time I think I listened to it, me and John were going on a beer run.
Scraping ice off the windshield with it.
Well,
CD
no, I
player
think it
broke
was-
19 months ago.
E. coli asked where we get the backing tracks. We just kind of scour through the internet. Through YouTubes, and
The World
if we
Wide
find
Web.
something that we like, we just we grab it, download it, put it on our Rodecaster Pro 2, the official interface of the OU Crew channel.
That sums up my week right there.
Gotta
Yeah,
I
I
put the
was gonna
speed
say-
boat in now, right? Because it's so much easier to just.
Last night I got on Fruitcake Tony's green room.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
a hang,
What he did, and that was kind of the topic of the night when I first got on, was how amazing the community is, how we all support each other. We like to bust each other's balls once in a while, and
Right.
sometimes we step on each other's toes when it comes to
Yep.
That's brotherly
I'm
love.
not, but in the grand scheme of things, I respect all you guys on this screen. I respect the majority of the people in the chat.
The
and some of
majority,
Except that guy.
with the
fucking-
exception of Quentin.
Some of them I don't know very well.
Yeah.
But there's
Something to do with cakes. I don't know.
there's a lot of people I don't know, but
Yeah.
we all get along, and I think we all have the same
Cheers, brother.
end road game and what we're doing, and that's what keeps this thing fun.
Yeah.
We're here for
Yeah.
fun. We're not here to
Gotta say,
Yeah.
Kurt, I mean, I love the community and everything, but you guys I really see as a brother or sister channel to us, man. We're just
Yeah.
for sure.
so in tune with each other, and our humor is all the same,
Yeah.
sick and twisted, and just
Yeah,
honest,
it shouldn't
genuine,
be
really
legal.
good guys.
And just to
Yeah,
kind of touch on what you're saying there, the community so far that I've been involved with all of these different channels has been great. Everybody supports each other, and unlike a previous acquaintance that we've all had, and when I was young, I was taught that if there's continuous problems, look at the common factor.
Common denominators. That's
the
basic
common
math.
denominator. So we all know what that one common denominator is.
Well,
so
Trev, it's been
we're
nice
just-
knowing you, bud.
we're just going to leave that right there. And that's all we have to say about that.
Competition's good. It's healthy. It
Exactly.
keeps everyone on their toes and causes us to get better. You can't be offended or afraid of someone else,
Yeah.
taking over what
I came in
like a
balls
wrecking ball.
blazing, right?
Like a wrecking ball.
Yeah. So anybody that didn't know, that little clip that we've had on here from almost day one is Mr. Kurt right there. So he has been part of the show since almost day one.
Out on my, I would call it my premiere debut on YouTube, that New Year's Eve, where I turned into the character known as Blue.
Kurt still has all the pictures of the bottle marks.
Yep, right. The time mark. That's Cobra Kai did some work there too, right?
I also have the funeral picture from when you died. Your head on the post.
Jeez.
Just don't play
man.
that.
And that
riff
Marshall
that
was
I love
dying
so
that
much
night.
from Under the Bus Boys. Jail copyright strike us again, dirty bastard.
Oh. One slip of the wrong button on the mouse, and John's going to take it to the grave.
That's the greatest. Well, it's just, you know why? Because I love that riff so much. It is just every time I tune in, I make sure I'm there early to catch it because it fucking love that riff, that old little thing.
Well,
Maybe I'll send you the file so you can use it as a backing track. See what happens.
Right.
There you go.
Copyright struck every show.
Well, it was funny when we were getting that show together. It was a night that you guys were off. Obviously, but the chat.
Valentine's Day, wasn't it?
Under the Bus Network was taking a night off. So we decided to throw them under the bus for taking the night off. And we started the show with their theme song. Well, as we were getting ready, I was like, John, you think I should do it? And he was like, oh, man, that's going to be hilarious. So we used their theme song to open, our show for their time slot on that Wednesday night. And then the next day, I get a copyright strike.
Right.
Not a claim. Not a claim.
Yeah.
It was a strike.
That's
and I was
awesome.
like, oh, man, Jay is really upset about this.
He had too many gummies and pushed the wrong button.
That was awesome.
Speaking of which, I got about 10 more minutes.
10 more minutes before.
I got to jump to the Ben Coombs green room and get on that show for an hour and
all right.
probably stay there for a bit. And I'll have you guys on the other monitor. Don't you worry. I'll be there in the chat.
Eat a whole bag of gummies.
Well, we can start wrapping things down, but Ben will be going on at 8, and we'll be
an hour, and then Kurt will be
going on at 9 Eastern. So we'll make sure to see everybody. Mr. Nugent says, I've missed a super sticker. Let me look over here. Mr. Trev has been slacking on the job. There we go. We got it. Right on. Edward R. Nugent Jr., $5 super sticker to show support for the channel. Thank you.
Thanks, Ed.
Thank you,
Much
Ed.
love, brother.
Sorry
so
that
glad
we
you've
missed
come
that.
into the community. Talk about
Absolutely.
a new character.
Yep. I remember the first time I was introduced to Ed. It was a trip coming home from my parents. Well, after my dad passed, I was driving home, and you were the guest on Chatting with Charles, and I had the phone up on the dash, and I was watching as I was traveling down the highway coming home. So that was a good time. So it's good to have you in the community, Ed, for sure. Thank you. Appreciate you. All right, so I guess maybe we should start wrapping things down so we don't bump into to Ben's toes.
With someone else ahead of you in traffic.
Shows, right? So we'll do our customary show end, unless you guys want to do something different.
I always want to do something different, but
well, that's why it's known as the Drop C John
Destrain extravaganza.
I'll take my pill if I need.
John, you're just like me. I don't like anyone telling me what to do.
All right. Well, let's get it on, and we will see everybody coming up for Tuesday's show, the Guitar Arsenal. It will be more of a New Year's Eve
freestyle New Year's
hang.
Eve hootenanny.
We'll probably just jam out and have a like I said, a shot drive.
Let's see if we can break that B string that's got the knit.
There we go. we'll see how loud we can get Trev to jam out on his
We'll be
rig there.
timing it. It's a New Year's Eve.
Turn
you
it
know.
up to 10. There we go.
I'm not going to do mushrooms this year. Promise.
So what we'll
Massive head wounds.
what we'll likely do is probably open up the panel. Kurt, you want to jump
Yeah, I'll
on?
jump in.
Any of your boys, bring Boner with you.
Nah.
Nah. No, I didn't say the Boner, just your Boner.
Could be anyone's boner. I mean, John's boner is always available. Do you want to see my pecker? Come on, damn it. Where is it?
We'll see everybody on Tuesday. Oh,
You want to see my pecker?
and we'll see everybody over at Under the Bus tonight as well. So we're going to head on out of here. We're going to close out with this jam, and we'll see everybody.
Nice. I love feedback. So good.
Eddie Van Halen here, telling you, keep playing, man. Gotta keep playing. It's the only thing there is. Music, man. Keep playing. All right? I'm gonna come looking for you if you don't.